The time of the end. Memory text. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words, and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Daniel 12 verse 4. The time of the end is mentioned 3 times in Daniel. It began in the year 1798, at the close of the 1260 years of papal rule as prophesied 7 times. Daniel 7 verses 24 and 26. Revelation 11 verses 2 and 3, 12 verses 6 and 14, 13 verse 5. Recorded history verifies the beginning of his reign, under the decree of Justinian, in 538, until the rise of Napoleon, who approved General Berthier's entering Rome, arresting the Pope, to be banished, with a decree ending the prophecy. Christ's church was now free from papal tyranny, as much as the Hebrew slaves were freed from Pharaoh. The Lord, through his angel Gabriel, spoke to Daniel from chapters 9 through 12. Each passage packs a lot of history to review and connect the dots of events with the prophecies. This is why the Reformers' historicist view of Bible prophecy is the correct interpretation. Twice, Gabriel told Daniel that he was a man greatly beloved. The Lord's doubling of names and compliments to his faithful ones are exemplary of his great love and affection. In our memory text, these prophetic words from Gabriel have 2 lessons for us. First, they resolved the struggle Daniel was facing in trying to understand the meaning of the Lord's words. How much men still struggle today. The prophecy given to Daniel to record for us who live today was a real struggle for him. His great burden, as with all the Jews in exile, was to know how long until they could return to Jerusalem. Until he was given the knowledge that his prophecy covered a vast span of time, well beyond his days, he wrote of his struggle. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. Daniel 7 verse 15. His desire was to know the fulfillment of the prophecy physically affected him, much like the dream of Nebuchadnezzar troubled him. But Daniel's prophecy was not meant for his generation, but for the generations that followed, from the rise of the Greeks and the king of Grecia, Alexander the Great, Daniel 8 verse 21, to the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. This prophecy of the time of the end is the final age of sinful men in this present world. It applies to not only the Industrial Revolution, where world travel became commonplace, but more importantly, the unfolding of Bible prophecy, during the 19th century, which had carried forward the noble work of the great reformers, from the 14th to the 18th century. As these words from the Lord applied to the advance of man's inventions, man's technology has greatly advanced the needed work for the gospel of Christ. Romans 1 verse 16. Just look at where we are at today. Therefore, we make the best use of today's social platforms, while leaving the political wranglings to others, which is as old as sin. We who believe the time left in this world is short, are called by the Spirit of prophecy to warn of sin in every walk of life. The Bible-literate church will always cooperate with heaven's agencies, to streamline the time for Jesus to come, and end the brutality, suffering and death on earth, and to take us home to the city of God, New Jerusalem, for the millennial Sabbath rest for the saints of the Most High. 1 Corinthians 6 verses 2 and 3, Revelation 20 verse 4.